Okay, let's start. Is everybody ready? Do you have your evidence?
Yes. No. I thought.
You thought you forgot your evidence? But can you remember?
Yes.
Do you have your evidence? You're a team, so you can share, right?
I have.
Thank you, Andrew. Thank you. Take care of your partner, okay? Where are we? What page is it? 49?
What page is it?
Animal testing? No. Violent video games.
64.
Next. Okay, let's start. So today's debate motion is beauty pageants are harmful to women and society and should be banned or stopped. So who is the for team? For, you agree with that motion, so you are against, right? So who would like to open the debate?
Juno does. No. Our belief is that beauty pageants are harmful to women and should be stopped.
Okay, and what is your disagreeing
You're
opening
against
statement?
the idea that beauty pageants are harmful for women and society and should be banned.
Okay, Frank, remember debate manners? We studied debate manners, right? Is that good manner in the debate?
Yes.
Frank, please, can you do 100% effort for this? This is your final debate.
And we get a part,
Yeah.
and Juno
Frank,
and I became
for everybody.
friends.
Okay, please.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so let's start with Juno and Alice. Your first argument, Alice.
To begin with, we feel that beauty pageants discriminate against colored people.
Beauty pageants discriminate against colored people.
Yeah.
Okay, do you have any supporting arguments?
Yep. Beauty pageants are racist. Just discriminatory. So, in this article, you can see that in the 63 years history of Miss Universe, only 4 black-skinned girls managed to win the pageant. Yeah.
The first thing, I don't believe that is because there is no source. And I can rebut that by the fact that colored people were discriminated for the last 63 years.
What do
So
you
you're
mean?
agreeing with it?
No, not the beauty pageant.
Oh, not only beauty pageants, just generally.
Just, yeah.
So it
So-
wasn't only about beauty pageants. It's
No, it's not the beauty pageant's fault. It was generally just the
society.
and the white people who were discriminating them's fault.
Okay.
So
Wait. Nothing to argue back.
But this guy in Ghana had her medical study course almost finished. That means
Who's what medical guy? Nothing. Just argue. Frank, do you have anything to add about beauty pageants being racist? Not liking colored people?
Now that is untrue, because now some culture like that is just disappeared, and
Okay, good.
some very little people just
Okay.
care how the color is.
Okay, so do you two have any evidence of colored people winning more now than maybe
No,
20, 30
just
years
fair,
ago?
just fair.
It's just your belief. You have no evidence that more colored people are winning
I
than
have
white.
one, but
You forgot it?
my home.
I have one that one colored person that.
Do you have something to do with racism in your debate?
No, not
Maybe.
racism. But she is a beauty pageant winner who is a colored person.
Okay, and what does she have to say?
She she was the first African American Miss America
Okay, does it say when?
on 1983.
Can I see?
And are there any quotations from her in that? Do you know? Something she said?
No.
Did she mention being happy because she was a black woman, or did she talk about racism in it? Nothing?
That
Okay.
the fact that that is Juno's evidence is wrong is a little
But we're saying
certain.
that there is no
Why?
winner. There is
because there's
There is a
1983
winner,
and
but
there
there
is
is
that is
less than
63.
Okay.
Yeah, but only that. But in here, you can say that that doesn't mean that black people's always lose. There's only 4 peoples, at least.
there's
4
winner,
peoples.
but there are less people who wins.
Yeah, there's a really fraction of percentage to win. Black peoples have a fraction of percentage to win. That yeah. So, but that guy's really lucky because
She's one of the
the
few.
four-
One of the few that wins. Okay, so it's good points. They believe that if you're coloured, you have less chance of winning a beauty pageant. They don't believe the same. Okay, let's move on to your opening argument, Frank.
That our first reason is that beauty pageants are a good way to bring money to the host city.
Good. Okay, so
We don't have evidence because that was Frank's one.
that was Frank's job.
Yeah.
Well, can you remember any of the evidence, Frank? Can you
That is
support your argument?
It protecting
right?
tourism.
Good for tourism. How?
Some people who watch the beauty pageants may want to go to some host city.
Good.
And also the TV programs who host the TV show of the beauty pageant can also earn money.
True.
And the GDP thing,
Uh-huh.
if the GDP increases, it is good for the country too.
JYP.
What's the GDP?
King or
JYP.
Okay, so
Hip-hop star JYP.
Yeah, but Frank, sorry, but I can't believe you. Because this evidence was kind of oral, and you were memorizing stuffs, and I think that means every human has a limit of memorizing, and there might be an error, a really big error sometimes.
of course, it's just an opinion, but they have no physical evidence to show that any city that hosted the
it's a little
obvious,
Sure.
little obvious, maybe. But if I can't see a city, evidence that a city has earned money because of it, then it's just a belief. So, okay, well, we'll move on to argument number 2.
no rebuttal. Oh,
That was it. He doesn't believe you because you have no evidence. Next. Okay, who wants to go next? Argument
For our
2.
second argument, we believe beauty pageants can be bad for their health.
Bad for whose health? Mine? Watching?
For the participants' health.
Okay, good. Why?
Because first, you can see that beauty pageants are taxing on health and financial states. Yeah, but mostly health.
Health? Like, what do you mean? It's It's bad for the girls who participate.
Yeah.
Bad for their health. How?
Because they do plastic surgery and
Plastic surgery. Okay.
And might use really dangerous cosmetics. I know some dangerous cosmetics and yeah, so
that is
Frank.
a little
Fine.
weak point.
I think it's strong. Do you have any information on maybe some illnesses?
no, but I know somebody who died, a local pageant winner who died because of plastic surgery, meaning that plastic surgery is really some kind of bad thing to undergo, a really hard thing to deal with.
So she was a pageant winner.
Yeah, so this girl was a pageant winner, and so for the reward, she got a chance to do a really plastic surgery that will probably result really well for him and for her. But it killed her.
Killed her.
Yeah,
The surgery. How did it kill her?
I don't know, but
She said she just report she died.
yeah.
Where did you?
That is not a little certain that the plastic surgery caused the death. There can be other reasons.
Yeah, but you can see that here in the last line, you can see that the article says that now the surgeon who
Performed the
performed
surgery.
the surgeon has been arrested on
Oh.
charges of negligence after miscandle. That is the girl who won the pageant, died on the operating table while having liposuction.
Liposuction.
Yeah.
What is liposuction?
But I think it's some kind of thing.
Liposuction. They put like a pipe under your skin and suck out fat. Lipos. They remove fat from under your skin. Okay. So, Frank, what do you think about that? That's quite strong evidence now. Beauty pageant.
Someone doesn't say to do like that.
Not all of the contestants do this kind of thing.
Yes, and they have right to not do that. And
Alice?
But even they doesn't going to plastic surgery, they can use cosmetics.
So we're strictly talking about medical here, not money. Money is different topic. Okay, so it's bad for the health.
That it's not
Nothing?
it doesn't say to do plastic surgery before,
but I think the contestants want to be pretty and that they do plastic surgeries.
So you can't argue against this? It's tough.
Instead.
Well, it's not only plastic surgery. Did you find any information on eating illnesses?
No.
Remember eating disorders? Remember we talked about
Extreme
anorexia
diets.
and bulimia?
I
Okay.
first tried to find those stuff, but surprisingly there wasn't any of that. It spotted to my eye.
Okay.
I was really stunned.
Okay, well, if you didn't find evidence, but often you'll find, some of the contestants, they diet really
I
severely to
one
become
thing.
thin, but it's
One
bad
thing.
for their body.
There's no source of that.
Local pageant, where did you find that? Did you write it?
No, I
Did-
didn't write. I didn't write it.
Did you pull a Frank? Making up evidence? No, you got it from a...
Some kind of paper, and this winner was, I guess it was from Colombia.
Seems quite legitimate.
I think it's a fact.
Fake?
Fact.
Oh, fact. Good. Okay.
But
Good.
I tried to rebut,
It's not easy.
and that's the point.
Okay, you tried your best. Okay,
I
moving
tried.
on. So you've one argument, two arguments. Frank, what is your second argument?
Beauty pageants increases their social skills.
How?
What do you mean, Frank? Alice, can you rebut this, please? Listen.
First,
I want to hear from Frank. We all want to hear from Frank. Frank, what do you mean it increases their social skills? What social
Beauty
skills?
pageants look there some
where is that?
something to do, not just intelligence.
Beauty pageants can increase confidence, and there's the evidence of this.
그거
Okay.
그거 나왔다.
There is a
First, he will read it.
Okay, Frank, give us not too much reading.
There is a beauty contest participant who learned competition by beauty pageants. She is Abby Curran. Abby Curran still remembers what it felt like to be told that she likely could not compete in a local beauty pageant. Compete in a local beauty pageant for teen girls when she was growing up in Kiwini. It's a feeling that even then she knew she didn't want any other girls, disabled or not, to experience. Can you read it?
Can you have you not really? You should read it
Her
before the debate
teacher-
and summarize it.
She wanted to do that, but her teacher and other friends told her that she won't do it. She won't success.
She couldn't do it.
She couldn't success, but this Abby Curran
Uh-huh.
learned confidence and cool down herself, and finally success with the top 10. She was in the top 10 of the beauty pageant.
Top 10 of the world? Top
No,
10 of the country?
local.
Local top 10 participants?
Yeah,
Okay.
and she was happy. She was satisfied by that result.
Can you argue anything about they're good for people's confidence? Make them feel happier and...
Here, and also add something.
Okay, continue.
I have to read something containing that.
You're not finished? Oh, he's not finished the point. You have to a little bit more.
No, that is the point, but I have some adjustments.
On the same argument?
No, yes, there is.
Is this about...
It can increase social skills. So, there is the chief operating officer of the Miss America organization said, Josh Randall said, today's contestants are judged on their ability to better themselves and their communities by dedicating their service to others and living a healthy and happy lifestyle. And that means in the past, beauty pageants only focused on the physical appearance, but nowadays it focuses and judges on the social skills and abilities to
of all participants?
to live well in this world,
Okay.
social skills like what?
like intelligence and
Reading.
reading. Yeah.
Saying hello, eating, saying goodbye.
Alice, do you have anything to say about what he...
Don't tell that.
Yeah, I know. Where's the source?
Source?
Kind of sketchy.
There is no source, but
Yeah, there's no source. I'm kind of sketchy.
yeah, but you can see that this is a little fact. It's
Obvious.
a little factual, yeah.
Really?
Obviously factual because
Give me a look. I don't think it's a fact.
there is real names and there
You can make them.
no.
Yeah, they can. You can make people's name.
And-
Like you can call this guy a banana, and that's a name.
No, but there is
Yes, Frank.
lots of
Oh, just saying hello.
these.
Oh,
You can find them, and I
hot. A little bit hot.
yeah, but
No.
I searched it in
Just
the
air.
in
We need
Google.
air. Quite warm.
How can we?
But then how
Okay,
can we
well-
trust yours?
Yeah. Okay.
The
Let's not
racist
focus on the
and-
sources
Let's hear-
too much.
Okay.
Just argue the point. Let's argue the point. So, do you think there's anything wrong with what he said, that beauty pageants are good for girls' confidence? And is it always good for their confidence?
Yes.
Maybe it's good for the winner's confidence. Yeah.
Yeah, but not the losers.
But she is not a winner or a loser because she is happy
Participating?
and and she went into top 10, which is not a winner.
She's doing well. But what about
Most.
can we confide together? Give out some inspiration.
Most participants. Most confidence. Some die because of the bad experience in the competition area.
Can you explain the somehow thingy? Why do they die?
Because of mental stress.
And do you have evidence?
No.
And that is just your belief.
Well, that's just your belief. So,
No, this is
oh, it's an article from a newspaper. Okay.
not
well,
newspaper, but just an article.
But it can be blown.
No,
The
it's
site-
not a blog.
The site where you captured this
it's a
night.
real girl
Yeah,
in a real
you can
world.
search it, Abby Kerwin.
Barbie.
There.
So-
the Barbie dolls can appear in the photos.
What do you think that every girl that goes into the pageant comes out feeling confident and yes, I'm so confident I can fight the world.
No, that's not a fact.
Tell him, tell them. Frank, tell Frank. Frank wants to know.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Maybe the top 3, maybe in every pageant there are 100 participants. Maybe the top 3 or the top 10 come out feeling like they've done really well. But
And
probably the bottom 10 who came last are not feeling too
Yeah,
confident.
they can be really severely mentally stressed and might somewhat die.
Might feel like a loser and not be too confident.
And might get addicted to alcohol.
Possibly. Okay, good. That was. Frank, are you pushing the desk?
Because
Can you
I'm
behave,
pushing
please?
this idea. I'm pushing this
Frank,
idea because lots
your
of
mom's watching
TV
this
shows
video,
get
okay?
people alcohol addicted stuff.
Oh, definitely, that's why I'm making it for your mom. So can you please, even if you don't want to participate, can you please behave? And don't. Everybody else is trying, so stop
Are you
pushing.
really
the desk.
gonna
This
share
time,
this?
really, yeah, really. I already have
That's-
your email, so just don't push the desk, okay?
No.
Please participate. Okay.
You're doomed.
So, two arguments.
I'm sorry, but you're
Yes.
doomed.
Teacher.
Alice, final argument, please.
Our final argument in favor of this motion is it is an expensive
Hobby.
hobby that can destroy family.
What do you mean, Alice? Sorry, you too. What do you mean, Alice? Alice, what do you mean? Support your argument.
Why are you saying
Or
that?
like when they
Don't tell me, tell him. expensive hobby. What do you mean it's an expensive?
Like when they think they were going to win and sell houses and or like do plastic surgery and like buy clothes, but if they don't win, they don't have a house and can.
Do you have evidence of that? Do you have an actual cause that actual
Case.
occasion that some person
Yeah.
You do.
away the
I have it.
They do.
house and do things like
Yeah, no, but they did. I think they didn't sell their house, but they had a really big financial sacrifice.
What kind? Can you explain? I don't want to read it. Can you tell us? Tell Frank.
I can read it.
so
Okay, just read it. So first, Laura Rose grew up in Lawrenceville, competed on the countless beauty pageants as a child and teen, and believed the financial sacrifice to her family was not worth the experience.
Not worth the experience.
Yeah.
Okay. Frank, what do you think about that?
yeah, Frank. What do you think about
The
that?
financial burden was not worth the reward. They spent so much money and didn't get anything in
Yeah.
return.
I have some ideas for you. So let's see.
But if they still win, they only get.
Do you have some real evidence or some person who became like that?
But that is just one cause,
One case.
one case in the million of others. There can be other million
Yeah,
cases
you may
that-
need to print all the million facts.
No, I can explain that by the third argument.
Okay, but can you argue that participating in a pageant is not expensive? Because here is some cost that a girl who enters a pageant might spend. Entry fee $250. Dress $5,000. Hair and makeup $100. Photographs $1,000. So the total cost she spent was $8,000 to enter the pageant, and if she won, the winning money was $10,000. So profit would have been about $2,000 if she won. There's only one winner, 100, 200 entrants. So there are 200 people who lost $8,000. That's a lot of poor people, and only one rich person, and not even rich because of only 2,000 profit.
No.
Yeah, and
Someone can get jobs or some actress became some actress.
How many people?
Miss World, once a year, one winner.
No. Just it
Sorry, I'm
doesn't.
taking their side.
It doesn't have to be a winner. It just have to be just top 10
So-
or
How many people get job
yeah.
from the winner?
Really?
Not
Someone
much. Not
who
only
Precisely
one
how
winner.
much?
and
Okay, good. So
Like some.
How many? Precisely.
well, it's not. You can't tell you that.
And
I
approximately. Use numbers. Not what they say.
I think it's.
there, yeah.
We don't know. We don't actually know that.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be hard to know.
But I know two
Only
people.
two.
Two people.
wasn't there a
Me
famous
too.
Korean person? Don't focus
Yeah,
on
famous.
What was there a famous Korean girl who did very well after winning something in Korea?
There's Lee Bo-young, who was a beauty pageant winner, and she became an actress and became rich
Okay.
and married.
Was did she win Miss World or just a small competition?
No, just local Korea.
She won the
Miss Korea.
like down part of our Korea. Their place, only their place.
Okay, so not huge event.
Yeah, not huge.
But
But she became famous and also rich.
Okay,
It's
so
very
you don't
famous.
need to win Miss World to
Yeah.
do well.
But
Then there are lots of local beauty pageants, and there can be lots of people who succeed by that
Uh-huh.
and became rich and have a job and famous, and that means lots of people became successful by the
Okay, so I think we could argue both sides of this. It's
that
very,
thing.
that's very debatable, just that topic.
Lee Bo-young is
And there is Vanessa, that colored person who is an actress and a singer. Vanessa Williams.
Vanessa Williams, oh, I know her. I didn't know she was a beauty pageant winner. That's how she became famous.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also you can win prizes.
But
Coffee cups.
Coffee
But
cup.
I've known Lee Bo-young in drama, but I didn't know that she won
You can
in Miss Korea.
See? So you should agree with him.
What?
Because
But I
beauty
don't know
pageant,
Hebrew.
he doesn't know. Okay.
He doesn't have interest in dramas with
Okay. Okay,
So,
anyway, that's
this-
good. So we've had 3 arguments, 2 arguments. Final argument, Mr. Frank.
That is our argument that they can get jobs and
Yes.
Like
This is our final one.
This was your final
we
argument.
used it with
But we didn't
about
do
the
it.
rebuttal and also argument.
Okay.
Then you
Well,
can
your
just say-
rebuttal is your argument.
Yeah. So we can just
Okay,
not say
is-
it and do the
Frank.
final closing statement.
Well, before we get to the final closing statement, is there anything else you'd like to add before we finish? Something we didn't mention in support of beauty pageants?
Beauty pageant doesn't say to do bad things, and someone who spent much money to beauty participants beauty pageants doesn't have to do that.
Okay, so it's
Then why?
free choice.
Oh, then why did they make like that competition?
Okay, but they're just
Yeah.
offering a competition, and what he is saying is, if you want to enter, enter. Nobody is pushed into the competition. Maybe they're pushed in by their moms.
Oh,
Because
then
their
they-
moms are actually really greedy.
Hmm.
I know some moms saying that it's saying this statement called it's not important if you can breathe or not. It's important that you're beautiful. I think that woman is kind of
Crazy.
out of
Okay, but good point, Frank. Yeah, freedom of choice. If you want to enter, enter. If you don't, don't. So, do you want to add anything?
Peace should continue.
Nothing else, Alice? Is there something that you
Beauty pageants.
think they missed or you missed against beauty pageants? You did money. You did health.
racism.
You did racism.
I think I have
That's
Oh, object. Objectify is our biggest argument.
yeah, but the objectify didn't actually came in this debate.
Now you can say it if it's your last one.
But I
Oh.
didn't actually talk about I didn't search the objective stuff.
Maybe you can just mention it in your closing statement.
I noticed one thing that I missed, and at the social skills, part, that's social skill part, pageant participants can always perform some talents, and in that there is music,
Musical instruments.
yeah, instruments, and also speaking some statements that
Personal
she
statements.
her opinions, and also some other things like just intelligent speaking.
Okay. Yes, Frank. Good.
If we don't say about some freedom of choice, it left just good one. If we don't say about freedom of choice and the plastic surgery and health and money, it have freedom to choose and not for that, just all thing except that is all good.
Really?
Yes.
So all their points are
Yes.
useless, except
They have freedom to do so.
But they want to do. But you
If they do that, the financial sacrifice will be really big.
They causes that to participate that beauty pageant.
He is saying that
They have the right to do it.
people who wants to do plastic surgery and sell their houses are just doing that because they want to do.
maybe because of greed.
And they are just good things left behind that.
But it could also be an illness,
But
like
that
wanting to win that becomes their mental illness.
that's selling house can be
That's
the
insane.
problem, the cause because of
Thank you.
the beauty pageant.
Okay.
So I think that's a little
Fact. You believe? You want to go and say?
no, just a fact. I
Appreciating their information.
yeah, I
Yeah.
appreciate, but
What happened, Alice? You kicking something? Reaction?
I think she was quite astonished and surprised when her chair starts to
Oh,
lost
really?
balance and go down, not back. So she was surprised. Oh! She did like
Jumped,
this.
your foot jumped. Woke
The
up.
teacher slow. She did like this.
Does that ever happen when you're sleeping and then you just your whole body jumps and what happened?
And
when I am dreaming, jump like Mario thingy jumping. When I am sleeping and dreaming, I jump too. I think I do. Like good.
And teacher, when I dream about falling into
Oh.
a void or some kind of really fall place, I think my body evaporating or
I know.
vibrating.
Really scary. Last week I think I dreamt I was getting chased by something and I woke up and I couldn't breathe. I think I was hyperventilating in my dream. I was really tired. Couldn't believe it. It was really weird.
I was dreaming something and
Or
my
you
father
dream like this
Maybe, maybe.
when you're sleeping.
Strange. I woke up. I couldn't breathe from running. Okay,
Teacher,
we
do
have
you
to
sleep with your
all together. Yeah.
all together? Then that would be a good.
Well, but I think I was on the sofa. It was in the afternoon. I was watching TV and I fell asleep last weekend.
Oh.
Anyway, let's wrap up this. Let's wrap it up. So, can you close, please?
I did.
You just said
That-
the end. That's the end.
Should continue.
Beauty pageant should continue. And Alice, can you close?
Picture should be banned.
Bam.
Should be banned.
me and
Forever. Teacher.
I think it was very.
Actually, I believe them.
I know you do.
I believe them too.
Frank,
just-
what do we mean bye bye? We're not finished. Everybody, good debate. It was very hard to choose a winner.
Caroline, right?
in your judge, who is winning?
Oh, I can't. There is no winner.
No.
You both. Everybody wins. Well, you
No.
both have some good points. It's hard to. It's a difficult debate because I believe beauty pageants. Yes, they're bad for a woman's health. Yes, they're expensive and families can lose everything. But on the other side, it is free choice. They shouldn't do it if they,
Fun.
they don't have to do the surgery if they don't want to. And maybe they've got problems and
Some
they're addicted
surgery
to it.
undergoing is fun.
And
So-
the end.
I can see the pros and cons of both sides. So really, I don't really have an opinion on it. I don't think. Oh well, here this is a good idea. Would you like, when you're older, would you like your daughter to take part in pageants?
No.
No.
Would you like your daughter to take
I
part in
don't
pageants when you're a mother? You don't care. Would you encourage her and push it? Frank,
Yeah.
we're not finished. Please relax.
I know, just putting this.
Put your backpack on, Frank. Would you let your daughter participate in it? Would you push her into it?
No.
Why?
Just
Because of everything you said?
No.
They're not good. You really believe they're not good?
I may
Frank?
put my daughter, if my daughter wants to do that, but if she doesn't
he
want to.
doesn't have a thought.
You wouldn't push her into it. See?
Yes, I
Okay.
wouldn't push.
Well, I wouldn't push her.
If
And,
he
and
dies
if
before
Emily,
that.
even if Emily came to me and said she wanted to enter it, I wouldn't encourage her to do it. I would probably tell her, "Oh,
Don't
good
do
idea."
it, or
Yeah,
else.
because that it's a murky world full
With
of
strange people.
maybe confidence, yes, but I think more people get the opposite, the negative side of it.
The
There's only
negative
one winner, 200 losers. It's a very small percent chance of
Yes.
winning, right? Okay.
Candy time.
What? Freedom? Okay, let's start the next debate.
No,